and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go?
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to.
Fellow Nigerian, in search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attacks. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, and nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. There were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3, second to Iraq.
Quite a large number came from this part of the country, what used to be eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Senior officers also came from other parts of the country, but from this side, because the people from here, from Biafra, that is the old eastern Nigeria, are very go-ahead people, and a number of them had joined the army in the officer corps, and quite a lot of these were killed during the July pogrom. And I myself, I'm not an Igbo man, but I was to be killed also, and I just managed to escape. And a few of the officers escaped, but very many were killed. Those that were killed came from what was then eastern Nigeria. For instance, Major Rock is not an Igbo man, but he was killed. He was killed in Kaduna. Major Kanam was killed in Lagos, and he is not an Igbo man. And several others like that. I'm trying to say that the people, the officers killed, came not just from one tribe, but from the eastern Nigeria as it then was.
Yes.
And so there you are. It was lucky for those of us that escaped.
Yes.
I september begynte nye store uroligheter I nord, som førte til at mellom 20 og 30 000 iboer ble massakrert. Mesteparten av de 2
Quite a large number came from this part of the country, what used to be eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Quite a large number came from this part of the country, what used to be eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Senior officers also came from other parts of the country, but from this side, because the people from here, from Biafra, that is the old eastern Nigeria, are very go-ahead people, and a number of them had joined the army in the officer corps, and quite a lot of these were killed during the July pogrom. And I myself, I'm not an Igbo man, but I was to be killed also, and I just managed to escape. And a few of the officers escaped, but very many were killed. Those that were killed came from what was then eastern Nigeria. For instance, Major Rock is not an Igbo man, but he was killed. He was killed in Kaduna. Major Kanam was killed in Lagos, and he is not an Igbo man. And several others like that. I'm trying to say that the people, the officers killed, came not just from one tribe, but from the eastern Nigeria as it then was.
Yes.
And so there you are. It was lucky for those of us that escaped.
Yes.
I september begynte nye store uroligheter I nord, som førte til at mellom 20 og 30 000 iboer ble massakrert. Mesteparten av de 2
quite a large number came from this part of the country, what used to be.
Today, na Saturday, 15th October 2022. And this video, if I share the video to you, please watch the video, especially if you are a coast one, if you are Delta, if you are riverine. Watch this video. Those when they carry Niger Delta put for your head. Because when you are talking about freedom, then they talk about Niger Delta. Those when they talk who say they not be Biafra, they not be Eastern region. Those when they talk who say na Niger Delta then be. Make una watch this video and hear about Tom Polo. The Tom Polo, the one when una see, he go get some boys, he go carry gun who say, okay, and then they go collect money. This not the kind of game when some bunch of injured criminals are doing, deceiving our people, lying to them because of their own self-interest, self-centeredness. What it be name Asari Dokubode? Tom Polo, make una watch this. Anybody when go they talk about Niger Delta, shame on the person. Shame, big shame. It means say the person they go collect money. Then go then go tippy toe, go they collect money for themselves. Then go they talk about Niger Delta. Working with the contraption, the Fulani, them, they go they work with them. They lie to our people. Watch this video and hear about the nonsense of Tom Polo. Tom Polo, when they carry Niger Delta on his head, and some other people where they for where call themselves saying Delta, this. They go say, I know will not be Biafra or Niger Delta. Hear about how Tom Polo is making money off of you. Using Niger Delta to go and collect money. The same thing with others. And when our people are so blind, that is the saddest part of it. They are so blind. And those when they carry them, they suffer. They not go collect money. They go. Tom Polo is using Niger Delta to make money on your heads, up of you, and you are there, sitting down there, claim Niger Delta, that Tom Polo and some idiots are using to collect money on your head. Watch this video. If you like, be holding on to Niger Delta. Be holding on to it and give Tom Polo room to go and be collecting money up of you, making money for himself in the name of Niger Delta. Go and look at Ijo. Look at how bad and slummy. Go take a look at Ijo. Many Ijos are suffering, and Tom Polo is pocketing money. A word is enough for the wise. A word is enough for the wise. When you not hear anybody talk about Niger Delta, run away from that person. Run away. Keep your distance from that person, because the person doesn't want your freedom. The person is either ignorant, is blind, or the person just doesn't want your freedom, and the person is using Niger Delta to go and make money, because they are all working together. They are all dancing together with the Fulanis them. Meanwhile, the Fulanis go, they laugh at you. They are going to collect money in the name of Niger Delta to protect oil wells for the Fulanis, to protect oil wells for the British people, to protect oil wells for all those when you get oil wells, at the expense of the people. The expense of the people. Honestly. And then when you talk to them, they say, I know, now South we build. And now Niger Delta. Blind. There it is. Tom Polo is pocketing money while many people, even in the jaw, are suffering. Tom Polo, Asari Dokubo, all these people, our people are clamoring on empty vessel. Nothing there, nothing there. That's what they are holding on to. Niger Delta. There it is. Watch this video and hear about how Tom Polo is pocketing. Some jaws. When I keep saying it, some jaws are the biggest traitor you can ever find in Delta. Very, very, very bad, very sad, and very shameful. They should be ashamed of themselves. And then they're going to talk about Niger Delta, my foot. Hear about how Tom Polo is going to make money off of using Niger Delta. They protect oil. When they give them money, when the money don't they finish, he go carry gun again. He go come out to say one blow oil. There it is. And now those of you clamoring on Niger Delta, shame on you. Biafra is the only solution. Yes, Biafra is the only solution. Make una shine on our eye. Shine your eyes. Anybody when say Niger Delta, they talk about Niger Delta. Make una run away. Run away from that person. It means that the person does not want your freedom. The person wants to still keep you in the enslavement of the Fulani that the British have already set up for you. Yes. I rest my case here for now.
Quite a large number came from the country, this part of the country, eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Senior officers also came from other parts of the country, but from this side, because the people from here, from Biafra, that is the old eastern Nigeria, are very go-ahead people, and a number of them had joined the army in the officer corps, and quite a lot of these were killed during the July pogrom. And I myself, I'm not an Igbo man, but I was to be killed also, and I just managed to escape. And a few of the officers escaped, but very many were killed. Those that were killed came from what was then eastern Nigeria. For instance, Major Rock is not an Igbo man, but he was killed. He was killed in Kaduna. Major Kanam was killed in Lagos, and he is not an Igbo man. And several others like that. I'm trying to say that the people, the officers killed, came not just from one tribe, but from the eastern Nigeria as it then was.
Yes.
And so there you are. It was lucky for those of us that escaped.
Yes.
I september begynte nye store uroligheter I nord, som førte til at mellom 20 og 30 000 iboer ble massakrert. Mesteparten av de to
quite a large number came from.
I thank Simon Ekpa for actually bringing it up. I think Simon Ekpa does this very brilliant video analysis, which I think is a new genre, so to speak, in this propagation. I think he's doing a very good job, and may he continue and let the demon not go into him. He should remain focused, applied, and disciplined. Our problem is lack of application and discipline. Once you're disciplined and you apply yourself dutifully and diligently, the end result is always assured, is victory. I thank Simon Ekpa for actually bringing it up. I think Simon Ekpa does this very brilliant video analysis, which I think is a new genre, so to speak, in this propagation. I think he's doing a very good job, and may he continue and let the demon not go into him. He should remain focused, applied, and disciplined. Our problem is lack of application and discipline. Once you're disciplined and you apply yourself dutifully and diligently, the end result is always assured, is victory. I thank Simon Ekpa for actually bringing it up. I think Simon Ekpa does this very brilliant video analysis, which I think is a new genre, so to speak, in this propagation. I think he's doing a very good job, and may he continue, and let the demon not go into him. He should remain focused, applied, and disciplined. You know, our problem is lack of application and discipline. Once you're disciplined and you apply yourself dutifully and diligently, the end result is always assured, is victory.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this broadcast today, the 18th day of October 2022. And we continue the awareness for Biafra liberation and also for no election in Biafra land. Today we are going to go into some of the reasons why, we are not going to allow Nigeria to conduct election in Biafra land, except the referendum. Without wasting time, I want to thank you, Ebele Fortune, the first super chat supporter today. I greet you for your wonderful $50 super chat. I appreciate you. Those of you that always support what we are doing, you will always be replenished by God. It is not easy. My people, you are listening and watching through the voice of Biafra 97.5 FM. You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, Channel 2, Enter Biafra live streaming app on iOS and Android, Enter Biafra YouTube channel, Enter Biafra Twitch, and of course on our personal pages like on Twitter, Simon Ekpa on Twitter, and on Autopilot Media Team and all social media platform of Autopilot, IPOB Autopilot Media Platform. Thank you, and you're welcome to today's program. I want to thank you also, Olisa Edu Mwagod, for your super chat. I appreciate you. Today, as we continue to create awareness for the reason why we can never allow Biafra to come in 2022. I want you to understand that each time and each day I did not come live, know it that I am on a national assignment. These days, it has been meeting upon meeting, upon meeting, upon meeting, upon meeting. And the God of Biafra have activated a lot of things automatically. Things are happening on their own. I am telling you that those that God are going to use to make Biafra come, they are now reaching out to us. Today, we have 138 days to Biafra. You know, sometimes people amaze me with their evil. Sometime last year, I told Biafrans that I know the day Biafra will come. The first time that statement was made by me, some of these criminals let hell loose. And they begin to fight it. How can he say he knows the day Biafra will come? If you know the day Biafra will come, why are we disturbing ourselves? We should go and sleep. That is to show you people who are evil, who are ready to destroy your future and your freedom. How will somebody say since you know the date Biafra will come, we should all go to sleep. Why should we be sleeping? Who is going to give you Biafra while you are asleep? Who is going to give you freedom while you are asleep? It shows people that are without brain, people that are not serious. We set goal and we fight to achieve our goal. You don't come because they don't know what we have on the table. They don't know the template we have, how we want to go step by step to get Biafra. They don't know. So if we have a template and we have a target, and we say, getting this Biafra, this is our target, and we'll start working towards it. And we have been executing this step by step, and it is working very fine. And then you come to inform them that you know the date Biafra will come. They say, tell us, let us go and sleep. How can you sleep when you don't know the step by step we have to get to the date the Biafra will come? I want you people to understand that, what is happening is the lies and the evil fighting the truth. Of course, they can never win. They can never win. They can never win. I have been listening to some of these blackmails and propaganda. The one they call Udeje Kendi Busu from Venezuela, from Abagana. What he does is, if Simon Ekpa can get Biafra, let the Biafra never come. Nobody knows him. The only thing he does is to make audio and shift it and start sending it to WhatsApp group. He shared it on WhatsApp groups. This man from Abagana, he spent money going to native doctor to kill himself, not to kill Samanaipa. Every day, he do juju, 2 million naira, he do juju with dog, he do juju with that. All those things, I have the information. I have never discussed it. And I hope that he is listening to me today. One thing that he don't know is that I know him from Yukunia. I know him from Yukunia. Somebody will pick phone and start making recording. Simon Ekpa collected money from Tinubu. Simon Ekpa collected money from, what is the name? Atiku. Simon Ekpa collected money. Simon Ekpa collected money. And Simon Ekpa want to kill him. I want to tell Biafrans, I don't take anybody's name to any native doctor. If I have taken anybody's name, anybody in this struggle, whatever you do against me, it will work. I don't even remember them. If I have ever remembered your name and consult any native doctor since the time I have joined this Biafra struggle, everything you do will work against me. But if I have not done that, this Udeje Kendi Busu, if I have never ever mentioned your name or take your name, not just your name, or take anybody's name, from the criminals in DOS down to the lower, if I have ever taken anybody's name to any native doctor, everything you do will work against me. I don't do that. I am also a child of God. If I want to curse you, is here. I don't go to native doctor. But this man from Abagana have been going to people that I want to kill him. I have gone to native doctor. I have done juju to kill him. If there is something that is chasing after you, search yourself. Search yourself. If anything is after you, search yourself. I don't have time. Who are you that I will be coming to come and go to native doctor to give your name for somebody to do this on your head? For what? Like I said, if I have ever done it, everything you do will work against me. That is who I am. I don't have time. I want to make it very clear today. I don't have time to go to native doctor for native doctor to do something for anybody, against anybody. No. And those who may be doing that on my behalf and all that, plus. But I'm telling you, I don't have time for that. But this man has been going round Biafra land, contacting everybody, contacting native doctors to do juju for him, that I want to kill him. I don't even remember this. I don't even remember this man. I don't even. How can I just sleep and wake up one day and I say, oh, this man, because what he does, I don't even listen to him. I don't even listen to him. Today, somebody sent me the audio where he is calling Samonekpa Nwodibo. Nwodibo Karogia. And again, the Onum Nachi Bugi today, this Udeje Busu, that Bridget to Kafo and all of them are sending you to attack Samonekpa and blackmail Samonekpa. Onum Nachi Bugi today, if I have ever spoken with anybody from Tinubu camp, not to talk of collecting money, everything you do on my head will work. But if I have never ever spoken with anybody from Tinubu camp, not to even talk of collecting money, everything you have done, including all the money you have paid to native doctors to do something against Samonekpa, they will all come back to you between now and December. Everything you have done will go back to you between now and December. The same thing is applicable to everybody. If I have ever spoken to Atiku or spoken to anybody that is close to Atiku, not to talk of collecting money from Atiku, everything you do against Samonekpa will work against me. But if I have never ever spoken with anybody close to Atiku, not to talk about collecting money, everything you do will go back to you between now and December. If I have ever collected money from Nigeria government or spoken with anybody that is in the Nigeria government to fight against Biafra, to destroy Igbo land, to destroy Biafra land, anything you do against me, let it work against me. But if I have never, since the time I joined this struggle, spoken with anybody, government official in Nigeria, not to talk of collecting money, every juju you have done for the past 1 year will go back to you and they will hunt you down between now and December. If my intention is not to get Biafra, everything you do will work against me, And let it work exactly the way the native doctor have done it. But if my intention is to get Biafra, and what I am doing it hoping and believing that we are going to get Biafra next year, everything you have done against me with your native doctor will go back to you from now till December. Why I'm doing this proclamation and pronouncement is that from today, Anya, I am going to go in a different level. Anya Banyego 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 If what I am doing is that somebody paid me money, whether from abroad or whether from Britain or whether from Europe or whether from Nigeria, if anybody has ever paid me money to fight against P2B, if fighting against P2B is not a genuine fight, that P2B has come to disrupt Biafra struggle, if I have ever collected money from anybody, anywhere in the world, to fight against P2B, everything you do against me must work against me. Every juju you have done for the past 1 year since the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will work against me. But if I have never collected shishi from anybody, everything you have done will work against you between now and December. If I have taken anybody's name to any native doctor and say, kill this person for me, or kill that person for me, in this struggle, everything anybody have done against me will work against me. But if I have not taken your name, or the name of anybody in the DOS, or the name of anybody in Biafra struggle, if I have never taken your name to native doctor, every juju, both the one they have done against me, both the one other people have done, they will all work against all of you from tonight before Christmas. And I believe this is the best way to respond. I call it back to sender. This man called Udeje Kendi Busu, he made an audio that Simon Ekpa is building estate. If since I have joined this Biafra struggle, I have engaged in building estate anywhere in the world, every juju you do against me will work against me. But if since I have joined Biafra struggle, I have never involved myself in building estate anywhere, everything you do will go back to you a millionfold. You see, I said I don't go to native doctor and I don't go to oracle. My oracle is here. I am and now some of you will be surprised. I don't need it. I told you all that I will be your last bus stop. It is not a joke. If you search yourself today and I have not been your last bus stop, if you are a criminal in this movement, search yourself. Have I not ended your criminality? And for the last one, if I have ever thought on how to betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and take over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's position, everything you have done will work against me. But if I have not thought about it, and if I have not planned to destroy the thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done, everything you have done for past 1 year, the juju and all the native doctors you have, from Chinas Anworu to Chike Dozieha, all these native doctors, both the one that went to in Benue State, all the thing you have done there will go back to you between now and December. Including the one that you use for dog to do. Where they told you that after 7 days, Simon Ekpa will die. This is the 7th month. I didn't die. But the native doctor assured you. The native doctor assured you that don't worry. After 7 days, Simon Ekpa will die. Did I die? I am here. This is the 7th month now you went to that native doctor. I am still here. The one they call Udeje Kenda Musu, you used 2 million to go and do juju for Simon Ekpa to die. That Simon Ekpa want to kill you. The money you should use to do something else, use it to do juju. Did I die? But he will come and make audio. Madam Bridget is sponsoring him. They will give him some more money to give people back home. He will be making noise. Udeje Kenda Musu, you said you have killed a lot of people using Aroshi, the people that are owing you, nigga made drug business in South America. You have killed a lot of people, according to you. Onye to Naroshi Iboya, onye to Naroshi Boya, Aroshi aho bugom. Itugom Naroshi. If that as that Aroshi Itolomo have not killed me, he will turn back to you and he will gonna do with you. Believe me. Or oku di Aroshi onyugo ebe Simon Ekpa no. Because all the thing you have done from tonight, agama pinyoku ya. Kangwa that na mweke na kibia abronono. I will off your light from this night. You see, a lot of things has been happening and going on. I have been observing and keeping quiet for a long time. And you know, I will be coming every now and then when I feel it is the right time to respond to these criminals in IPOB. I will come and respond to them. Everything I have said today shall come to pass. And because from now to December, those of you who have gone to native doctor to do juju against me, all that juju will go back to you, except that all the pronouncement I have made that I am guilty of any of them. We are going to start from here. And I believe I have responded just very briefly. And let me make it very clear that all of these people that are making threat against autopiloted members, we know your families as well. If you threaten any member of IPOB autopilot, threaten their family members back home, we know your own family as well. And no matter what, if we toe that line, whatever action we are going to take, God and the gods of the land will justify it. So anybody who is thinking that I have taken his or her name to do juju, I didn't do that. Go and check yourself. All the places where you have put your hand trying to fight Simon Ekpa, they are hunting you back. Every places you have gone to, trying to bring Simon Ekpa, they are now after you. It is back to sender because my hands are clean. I have never ever thought of anybody. I've never, in fact, in all this while since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, I have never one day start thinking bad about anybody except those who have been doing evil. And everything I think about them is how to defeat them. And we're defeating them. And my own pronouncement is not no. I am not the type that will come to social media and start swearing and making incantation. That is why I have always asked, before you attack me, you go and ask question. Before you attack me, before you blackmail me, you ask question. Because after that, you will never remain the same. The one that coaching us and Woru is wondering, why is it that all the juju they are doing, nothing is happening to Simon Ekpa? Why will something happen to me? I don't even know that you people existing when it comes to juju. You want Simon Ekpa to run mad? You want Simon Ekpa to do this? What has Simon Ekpa done to you? I am warning you people. We are entering a very dangerous phase of Biafra struggle, and we do not want any distraction from today. And I know that some of you are coming to do everything to distract the template, step by step, what we want to do to get Biafra. So that next year, of course, God will never allow you to win. You will say, oh, we said it. We said it. He didn't get the Biafra. You see, he has failed. That is what you people want to do. But let me tell you, not even 1 million of you will stop Biafra from coming next year. I am telling you the fact. Not 1 million of you will stop Biafra from coming. Today, we have countries that are now with us. And the effect will be felt very soon in Nigeria. Believe me. The effect of alliances we are going into with countries will be felt very soon. This is not a joke. If you were not serious fighting for Biafra freedom, I am serious. I am very, very serious. If your Biafra freedom fighting was a joke, I am real. Today, I can beat my chest and wait for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. While they were busy castigating Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa was busy engaging countries, engaging nations. And today, we are having result. They say they do underground job. Our own underground job is what I'm telling you now. We don't hide it. The only thing I'm not going to tell you is which country. They will continue to remain anonymous until Biafra is declared. But I'm telling you, and I'm assuring you today, that very soon, you are going to feel the effect of some of the countries that are now backing Biafra. So when I say that Biafra is coming next year, and when I say I know the date Biafra will come, don't fight it. Do you think it is easy? Do you think it is easy for somebody to wake up and tell you 140 days to Biafra, 139 days to Biafra, 138 days to Biafra? You think it is easy? It is not easy, my people. I'm not talking about 100 years. I'm not talking about 100 months. I'm talking about 138 days to Biafra. And people, instead of supporting it, instead of praying for it, they say, oh, he's going to, let us see now. He's a liar, he's a scammer. How many days is 138 days? Yet, the people who followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are fighting Simon Ekpa for saying 130 days. It takes a very big heart and courage for somebody to make a pronouncement of such magnitude. Because we have a target. We have a target. Our target is to make sure that Nigeria, we will not allow Nigeria to conduct election in Biafra territory. That is our target. Our target is when we succeed in stopping Nigeria from conducting election in Biafra land, we are not going to have senator. We are not going to have governor. We are not going to have House of Representatives. We are not going to have House of Assembly. We are not going to have a chairman. We are not going to have a local government chairman. We are not going to have any criminal political appointee from Biafra territory. And it is not by their own way. We will force them. We will force politicians. That is revolution. Instead of you to support this particular idea, having struggled for almost 13 years, claiming you are fighting for freedom of your people. We are here. Let me tell you, when people are asking about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have you ever seen me address it? Have you ever seen me addressing it when they say, how are we going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I told you people, we know what to do. Let them, they have refused to release him now. Don't worry. Let them hold him. Our ultimatum ended on the 16th of October, last Sunday. Today is what? Tuesday. Let them not release him now. But our ultimatum have ended on Sunday. Fine. And a lot of people will say, oh, Simon Ekpa, you have given order. Oh, today they have not released him. Always an empty threat. Fine. But very soon, you will all come to social media and start abusing Ekpa and accusing Ekpa of this and that. But you are not asking, what are you doing? What have you done? You have not done anything. Everything is empty threat. Everything is empty threat. You will be the one to still come on social media and accuse Simon Ekpa and call the world America. America come, oh, Simon is doing this, oh, America come, oh, he is this one, oh, he's a commander of criminal, oh, he's the commander of this. You are going to be the one to do it. What are you gaining from doing that? Nothing. Only envy, jealousy, and greed. I want you people to listen to this man, and I have given him a challenge. If you think that what I have said today and all this particular blackmailing of Simon Ekpa, I really do not want to address this man because last time I was having fun with his audio. Last time I was having fun with his audio. But I have decided to address him, and I have laid course on him today. That all the juju will work against him between now and December. Those people he have killed in ROC, it is now his turn.
Those when they talk.
I want you people to listen.
nke ndị oyibo na-akpọ informants
Neliki Genye, get Baptist, Simon Epata. Apozi, Simon Epata. Bumwa poyi kogia. Mwodibo kogia. Oifagana apozi Simon Epata. Ibeliwa. Agwa munu, wesunu. Nifeni yunu tata 1% profile Simon Epata. From 100 or 499. Agwa munu kama Simon Epata. Genyani Biafra. Biafra Biafra na WOTO.
Are you hearing him? Instead, Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra. Let Biafra never come. Now, how will this man stop the Biafra? You know, how will he and his group, the group of Bridget Okafor, you know, with his group, yes, they hired Bruce Fenn. Yes, they are doing something. But how can Bridget Okafor and her group, who claim to be fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be sponsoring a man like this that will say, if Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra, let the Biafra not come. Bridget Okafor and all of them, are they fighting for Biafra? Or is there a special interest they are fighting for? Why would Bridget Okafor and her group be sponsoring this man to be saying all this rubbish? You see, the reason why I am playing this audio today is not because he is anything to me, but it's because of Bridget Okafor, Father Odimekwa. All of them are the ones sponsoring him. Any 4 million, ochobano mwazoge ndi bwebe na Biafra na oge nyego. That is the reason why I'm playing this audio. Now, listen to the people or the person that Madam Bridget Okafor and the Father Odimekwa that are now fighting for the interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are sponsoring. So what are they fighting for? What is the essence of Madam Bridget Okafor and the Father Odimekwa gathering money, telling Bruce Fem to right there, why they are sponsoring a miscreant to be misrepresenting what they believe they are doing? And a man called himself Father. I want you people to listen to this.
Kama Simon Ekpa autopilot ga-enye anyị Biafra maọbụ Idu maọbụ wife ya yana na-agba ọtọ ekpughi ike ekpughi amụ bụ neri ofe egwu. Ndị kpachalụ nkata na onye isi anyị bụ onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ama mpụtazi na ọ ya anwụ n'ime o menatakwa ọ bụla ọgwụ ọma nle obinye na-ekwekwa na ike Chukwu ekalie ike mmadụ. Afọ a ga na-akpọzi Simon Ekpa bido taa gaba ma nwoke ma nwaanyị na ana Biafra bụ nwa odibo ka ọgị ya nwa bọyị ka ọgị ya. A ga-akpọ alụ okporo na akpụrụ ya akpọ gịnị alụ ka ọ bụ fearless voice kun na n'onye ezi ozi anyị eze ndị dị ndụ. Kama Simon Ekpa ga-contribute 1% ka Biafra abịakwa na nọ. Biafra wo Simon Ekpa bụ Fulani tụrụ ime ewe mụta ya. Kedu ka ọ ga-esi nye anyị Biafra?
And all these things is because Madam Bridget I did not allow Madam Bridget to hijack everything we are doing. And she turned around with the people she is dealing with in America. And they are sponsoring this idiot to be making audio. Attack Simon Ekpa. You know, and everything I am saying today will also go to Madam Bridget. Madam Bridget, if I have ever thought any bad about you, this man, you people are sponsoring to come and attack Simon Ekpa. Everything he has done, including the juju he went to, will work against me. But Madam Bridget, if from the beginning I have respected you and wanted you to unite with this current Umuada, defended you even when you are not there, and every Umuada today can be a witness to that. Madam Bridget, if what I am saying is a lie, this man, everything he done will be against me. But if not, you are going to be a partaker. You, Madam Bridget, will be a partaker of the problem that this man you sponsor have brought upon himself. You are going to be part. This problem will visit your family and visit you between now and December. Except that the way you have sponsored this man, either directly or indirectly, to be slandering my name, you come publicly and confess. And I'm saying everybody that is involved in making this man to come and slander my name, all of you from A to Z will be a partaker of the problem. But if my heart is genuine, or if that I have evil mind, let everything he has done come against me. Today is a day, is a spiritual day that I have come to put culpability where culpability is. When this whole thing was happening, I was telling Omada, Madam Bridget, we must unite with Madam Bridget. That woman disappointed me. That woman opened her mouth and said, Madam Azoka must be under her. If she have to unite. So it was about who controls. She forwarded a message to me, say, put the account in the website, put this account in the website. You see, one thing is that I bring my color step by step. I don't come openly to everybody. Nobody know me. If you think you have seen me, my brother, I will disappoint you. Those of you who think you know me, I will disappoint you when you least expected. Madam Bridget, before Madam Bridget come to support me, she asked me a question. Are you for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not? I gave her my word. I am for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have come to this struggle to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She said, why she is saying this thing is that a lot of people are saying they cannot trust me. A lot of people are afraid of me. I told Madam Bridget, I do not tell you to believe me, but I'm telling you today, everything I'm doing, I have come to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. And I said, since they have abducted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are going to make the abduction and the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very expensive for Nigeria. The price of keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be very, very expensive than the price of releasing him. That has been the ideology and the code. the price of keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon must be very expensive, costly, than the price of releasing him. That is what I have followed. Very expensive. Today, it is very expensive for them. Are you going to say it's not expensive? It is going to even get more expensive. In fact, the next 2 weeks, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to be in the DSS dungeon, could be the most expensive 2 weeks from this 1 year. We are fighting for freedom. I know my right. I know what I'm fighting for. And I know the mechanism I'm using. So, Madam Bridget and her group, it does not matter what you people have done, how you have communicated with Onyendu and all that. It doesn't matter. But what matters now is that if what you people have accused me, including the one you do on forum, if all this accusation against me is true, everything this man, the native doctors and the oracle this man have consulted, everything will work against me. But if not, Madam Bridget, where this man have gone to, including the last one he paid 2 million, all those things, I have the information. Everything you are going to be partaker of this problem that is going to come to him. Your family will receive it. It is now the time to know who is whiter than white. It is not just whiter than white and whiter than snow by mouth. No, it is not just the social media whiter than whiter and whiter than snow. This is the time to prove who is whiter than white. So if I have done anything, what you people have accused me, everything you have done will come against me. Let it work against me. But if not, before now, from now to December, I ain't gonna know the news in your families. Because, you know, when you go to Aroshi, if the Aroshi did not work there, you will be going on the air now, looking for who to hold, looking for where he cannot go back. He cannot go back. Now, I'm commanding it now to your families. Now, he will go back to all of you, and you are going to receive it. From Madam Bridget to this man, unless you come out and apologize. And of course, not to me. Who am I to apologize? I'm not a God. Apologizing to me doesn't... You know, people misunderstand me when I say apologize. When I say apologize, it's not apologizing to me. I apologize to ihe somu. Ihe somu bu agbara. Apologize. Ihe somu bu Chineke no n'eluigwe. Ihe somu bu ihe no n'ikuku. You know, don't apologize to me. I'm nobody. But apologize to ihe njiaga. Yeah? Apologize to ihe mbuputa ụwa. Ọ dị easy. Ọ dị easy. There was a time I told you people's story from the beginning. From the beginning. I told you people's story. And I will not go back to that story again. But now we are going to know who are those that their hands are clean. I want Biafrans to listen to people who, you know, and you know, the worst part is that when he make this video, when he make this audio, he forwarded it to people in Biafra land, and now they will be sharing it in their platform. They will be sharing it in their group, and now listen. Someone collect to go. Someone collect to go. This one. Hey. And like I said, let us not even go to money. The question is, if I have ever discussed how to sabotage Biafra with anybody, everything they have done to me, including the one they are going to do tomorrow, let it work against me. Gudu. But if I have never discussed with anybody sabotaging Biafra, everything will work against, from Bridget to Kafo to this man. All of them. And if I have ever think bad or evil against Bridget Okafor and the group, if I have ever, even after she did what she did, if I ever thought bad against Bridget Okafor, everything they are sponsoring and aiding this man to do will work against me. But if even after all these things she did and how the meeting ended the last day, I have never thought bad about her. Everything they have done will go back to them. For you people to know who Simon Ekpa is, I don't have time to think evil about people. No, I don't have that time. I can think of how to defeat you with everything that is available at my disposal. But I don't think evil. I can't defeat you with evil. Those of you who are killing our people, I have always told everybody to calm down. We will not get to that part yet. Because what the Nigeria state want to do is to instigate internal war against Biafrans. I have been avoiding it. When they say they kill people, kill this one, kill that one, they believe that those people are loyal to Simon Ekpa. I have been avoiding it. Do you think if I want, we cannot revenge? We revenge. And that will bring an internal war in the struggle. But I didn't do that. And I have been telling everybody that is autopilot back home to be very, very careful and be very vigilant. Because what they want us to do is to start fighting each other. Internal war. So that we will deviate from the Biafra we want to get next year and start facing each other. That is what they are using China Samura and Co to do. But we are outsmarting them. We are outsmarting them. Maria Chukuma, my $200 super chat, madam, thank you very much for your support all the time. Thank you very much. When they see this $200 now, all of them will be, will be running mad. What can I do? What can I do? I say I hear money wrong where, So thank you very much. Simon, you have continued to show genuine love for Biafra restoration. I have actually protected the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till tomorrow. All these saboteurs are just jealous of your positive accomplishment within these few months of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abduction. Thank you very much, Mari Chukuma. I appreciate you. Your own super chat is always coming in the red with a different red color. Always 200 and 100. Thank you very much. So I have been observing some of the things happening on social media, and when they say that Simon Ekpa is crying for Barrister Jofo not recognizing him or something like, no, that's a lie. Why should I cry? Barrister Jofo mentioning me, what is it going to add in what I'm doing? It doesn't add anything, And we have been trying to correct Barrister Jofo from the beginning for a very long time. We have been trying to reshaping the way he make report about Onyendu. So, I'm not expecting Barrister Jofo to praise me. But the reason why I addressed Barrister Jofo the other time is the validation of the nuisance, the validation of a miscreant people is why I addressed him. And it's quite, very unbelievable. And that particular thing Barrister Jofo did will affect his reputation. Not now. For Barrister Jofo to come live and validate non attitude of some people who call themselves media warrior is the highest thing is the highest mistake Barrister Jofo has made. So people who think that Simon Ekpa is crying for that Barrister Jaffa did not call my name. Why should I cry? What is he going to add? You don't know me. All of you are living on lies and assumption of who Simon Ekpa is. None of you know me. So the decision you are making today and whatever you regard me today is what somebody told you or what you are thinking. You don't know me. So what does it add to me that in Biafra struggle that Barrister Jaffa is mentioning my name? Doesn't add anything to me. It is only a validation by a learned person of miscreant is what made me to address him. And also, it means that Barrister Jaffa has been the person behind all the blackmail against me, coming from that nuisance in South Africa. That is the reason. So people don't come and think that I am pained that Barrister. No. The way I am treating these criminals in DOS is the same way I should treat Barrister Jaffa now. Because what Barrister Jaffa has done is to prove and confirm that he was behind the attack against me. The blackmail against me. That is what I'm addressing. But you know, sometimes it is not everything that people come and spell out. But let me spell it out now. The reason why I went hard on Barrister Jaffa was because he validated the blackmail against me. Because calling their name means that he has been the one behind the attack. And I can never forgive him for that, except there is an explanation. I have defended Barrister Jaffa right from the beginning till now. I was talking with Barrister Jaffa every day by text message. Even all this while they say Barrister Jaffa is not talking to him again. But I communicated with Barrister Jaffa till this month. Only for Barrister Jaffa to turn around and validate the people that blackmails me, that they have done a good job. So which means it was actually him that is behind the attack. And you know, the reason why all these things, and now our leader is not out yet. They are already recognizing people. So for those who misunderstood the reason I reacted and addressed Barrister Jaffa the way I addressed him, this is the reason. Because that particular attitude of mentioning certain people that we are blackmailing everybody, it means that he was actually behind the blackmail. Otherwise, what is he mentioning them for? What is the job they have done together? If not to attack Simon Ekpa and blackmail Simon Ekpa, and then tell the Nigeria government they are working with that Simon Ekpa is the one killing everybody. With the attitude of Barrister Jaffa, it means that Barrister Jaffa is the one feeding that idiot who cannot write his name what to say on social media. You see, ego na agba another agbazi ya ka adata ego. All this while, Barrister Jaffa made me to understand that a lawyer Jimako is not to be trusted. But look at it. It is now clear. Because if you ask me, what is the job of the people that Barrister Jaffa mentioned their name? What did they do? For the past 1 year of the abduction of Onyendu, the only thing that they did is Simon Ekpa. From morning to night. Yet, Barrister Jaffa is communicating with me every day. Every day, Barrister Jaffa will send me a message Communicate with me. And these people will come on social media. Oh, they have cut the communication. They have cut this. Barrister Jofor, you disappointed me. And I will say it now before Onyendu come out. But you know, I am not surprised. If I tell you that I'm surprised, I'm lying to myself. It's just that sometimes, you know, we need to voice out for people to know, because lies has been told. Many big lies. And when you allow these lies to continue to be told, it becomes truth. So because I have watched videos where people are saying that I am crying because he did not mention my name. No. It has nothing to do with that. I don't think like normal human beings. I think differently. The reason why I came out disappointed was the validation of the attack against me. Because there is nothing they have done for the past 1 year, if not to agitate for Simon Ekpa. It is Simon Ekpa from morning to night. So which means Ejiofor is behind it. And at the same time, Ejiofor is communicating with me. So I do not know the job they have done. You see, I made it very clear. The activities of autopilot has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are doing it because we love him. We are doing it because we believe that this is what Biafra want to do. This is the way we want to fight this Biafra in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We take responsibility of our action. Freedom is what we are fighting. We made it very clear. We say we are not going to take order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from DSS dungeon. The records are there. So our activity has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why is Barrister Ejiofor telling these people to come for the past 1 year, attacking Simon Ekpa, attacking me, blackmailing me, only at the dying minute he comes to say he thanked them who work closely with me. And of course, I don't need to say that. You don't need to think twice. Barrister Ejiofor utterances confirm that he was the one giving them how to attack me. Barrister Ejiofor in different interview have also mentioned infiltrators. Must Barrister Ejiofor delve into the activities of Biafra? Is he an agitator for Biafra? What led Barrister Ejiofor to mention infiltrators? His business is to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against the charges. Not to come and say who is infiltrator and who is not infiltrator. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell him to make a interview and explain who is infiltrator and who is not infiltrator? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't tell him that. And this infiltrator is what they have been using, and he came also and said infiltrator. It didn't end there. The first time I addressed Barrister Ejiofor was when he began to talk, oh, follow DOS. Is he a member of IPOB? I addressed it that time, and people say I attacked him. I didn't attack him. But of course, there are a bunch of illiterate in IPOB. So those illiterate that are following the criminals, that cannot think with their head. When you address people, there is attack. When you try to, correct people, is attack. So everything is attack. Just mention them. You have attacked the person. When I try to advise our leader's wife, I have attacked her. I have threatened her. So because their level of understanding is completely different. That is the reason why I addressed him. I did not address him because he didn't mention my name or that I'm angry. What is he going to mentioning my name? What is he going to add to me? or to what I'm doing. And one thing, I don't look face. When you respect me, I respect you. If you don't respect me, I will treat your fuck up very well. So if you don't want to see the other side of Simon Ekpa, you stay clear from me. I have put everything in this struggle. My dignity, my prestige, my life, put it on the line. So somebody cannot be somewhere in Nigeria, doing your job. And me that put my life on line, you come to, to discredit me. You don't do that. Yes, you have been attacked. You've been attacked in the duty. It is the job you have chosen to do. That is the job you've chosen to do. Everybody is paying price in their different ways. Like I said, everybody that has been part of the blackmail against Simon Ekpa, everywhere they have gone to do juju. No juju have touched me. I said, did you touch me? No, you have not touched me. The juju can never touch me. This is me. It can never touch me. You will only waste your money, and at the end of the day, Simon Ekpa will wax strong and stronger. And Biafrans are seeing it. So what I want to appeal to those who have taken it upon themselves to make Simon Ekpa the Biafra or the Nigeria they are fighting is today there is still opportunity. We have 138 days to go. 138 days to go. And we can do this. We can achieve this Biafra. In 138 days, we can achieve this Biafra. This is not about Simon Ekpa taking credit. This is about the sacrifice that Biafra people has made for many years. The opportunity is here. Believe me, the opportunity is here. I want to tell you people one thing. Let me tell you. Now, America, they will send observers. European Union, they will send observers. Britain, they will send observers. United Nations, they will send observers. What does that tell you? What it tells you is that in 2023, from January, the entire world is in Nigeria. And it is time we will make them to hear us. This opportunity may never come again. People have died. While the entire world is in Nigeria from January, they will take the news back home where they come from. Do you know the news they are going to take back home? By the time they begin to hear the story, how we have sealed the entire Biafra territory, they will take the news back home. They will tell their people at the UN, Biafra people are really seriously fighting against Nigeria. They are not allowing Nigeria to conduct this election in Biafra land. Americans observers will take their own message back to Joe Biden. Biafra are fighting. There is a heavy gunshot everywhere. They don't allow election to hold in Biafra territory. What do? European observers will take their own message back to Europe. Biafra people are fighting. The secessionists, they are already aware of what is going on in Nigeria. They will take their own message to European Union. There is crisis in Nigeria. Biafra people have decided that no election will hold in Biafra territory. What do? I want you people to understand that this opportunity will never come. And we have never ever been ready like this. Once that happens, that is the end. We will hold our ground. Abayebe. And I will tell you that Egbe Agagba this time is not Egbe of war. It is Egbe of guerrilla. Guerrilla warfare. To get freedom is not a joke. If you don't know, if you are coming here and your job is to stop Simon Ekpa from participating and helping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra next year, Allah Biafra Gelishigi. Believe me. All these people you see that are shouting Nigeria this, Nigeria that, they will be forced. We are outnumber them. We outnumber them. %99% of Biafrans want to leave Nigeria. So why do you out of jealous? Because all these things you say, Simon Ekpa, you have no proof of Simon Ekpa anything. Only that, you see, let me tell you, the grace I carry. Some of these people, these idiotic people, they will never have it until their entire lineage will end. It is not me that create myself. The grace I carry is too much. You people are only trying to, to distract me. If you can allow me to focus and stop talking about me, why must you talk about me? Is it a must that you will be the part that will get Biafra? Stop distracting me. Let me use this particular power that God gave me against our oppressors, not against you. Is it anybody is a duty that, okay, since our leader is now out, everything about Biafra should stop? Is that what you want to do? Is that the way you understand freedom fighting? They capture your leader, they kidnapped your leader, so everything hold until he come out again. Then we start from there. No. I am part of this Biafra. We don't do that. We can never allow the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be destroyed by idiots like you. Do your own thing. Don't talk about me. If these people are actually real to get freedom, they shouldn't be talking about autopilot. We have made it very clear. We are not taking order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from DSS dungeon. That should solve the problem. So why are you attaching it to whatever that you use IPOB? Don't you know the meaning of IPOB? We've made it very clear. We are not taking order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You people are taking order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. According to you. Recently, you say you are not taking order from him again. Every order he has given, you have, disappointed him. And I want to tell Biafrans, these people told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, stop, sit at home. They are the order came from Onyendu. The same people have come today, after 1 year plus, to tell you that a commissioner contacted them to pay 40 million to cancel the sit at home. So which order came first? Is it the order of Onyendu Or is it the time? Is it the order of the commissioner? Because when the press statement was released, the next day, the commissioner contacted them. So the question now is, which was first? Is it the Onyendu giving order to cancel it, or is it that of the commissioner who contacted them the next minute? I want you to use your brain. These people have lied against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is in a place that he don't have a choice. But I kept quiet because if I begin to analyze a lot of things, you people will run mad. And this is one of them. They came to you Biafrans. They say, Onyendu gave order to cancel the sit at home. Now they have come to confess that after the release of the press statement, which said sit at home, they say Commissioner of Information in one state contacted them that they should bring account to pay 40 million to rewrite and cancel the sit at home. So the question I want to ask you Biafrans today, with the time frame of the commissioner contacting them and the time frame of the message coming from that Onyendu say cancel, which one was first? Is it the commissioner or is it Onyendu? Because you know, when we keep quiet, they continue to wake us up. So, and in all this, is it after the commissioner contacted them to pay 40 million that they went to Onyendu and tell Onyendu, oh, you see this sit at home, let us cancel it because it is bringing problem to our people and with the influence of the money? Or did they actually have the Biafra people at heart and went to Onyendu to say, Onyendu, you know, this sit at home is affecting everybody, so let us cancel it. And then after they went to Onyendu, unknowingly, a commissioner contacted them to pay 40 million. These are the questions you should be asking. Am I making sense? So let us calculate the time differences, the days Onyendu gave the order, and when the commissioner contacted them. Which one was first? Was them going to Onyendu to tell Onyendu about sit at home were influenced by the fact that somebody contacted to pay 40 million? Or was it Onyendu order that came first? And if Onyendu order came first, why would they now tell the commissioner that, oh, well, I'm not in the position to cancel that sit at home if they have received order from Onyendu? So which means the sit at home, to cancel the sit at home, came first from a politician. Am I making sense? Because if Onyendu was the first person that ordered them to cancel the sit at home, when the commissioner contacted them to pay 40 million, the person that responded will not say, well, I don't have the power to. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm sorry for that. Can I know where did I stop? What did you hear last? All right. They don't have the power to cancel. Thank you. So, like I said, what I was saying before the audio went off, the mic, automatically muted itself, was these people came to Radio Biafra. They said that Onyendu gave order to cancel the sit at home. And I am telling you now that if Onyendu was the one who first gave the order to cancel the sit at home, when this Emma Powerless was contacted, the criminal bedbug in Chinasanworu told you people on Radio Biafra that when they contacted him, he said he doesn't have the power to rewrite that sit-at-home order. So which means, at that time, Onyendu have not given the order to cancel the election, to cancel the sit-at-home. Because if Onyendu had given the order by that time that commissioner contacted him, he would have told the commissioner, oh, yes, Onyendu have even given the same order to cancel it. So they are going to work on it. But he told the man he don't have the power to do that. Only for them to come later on and cancel it. Which means they first of all collected the money, or they want to collect the money, and they have to now go to Onyendu to convince Onyendu and tell Onyendu reasons why they must cancel the sit at home. And Onyendu have to buy the idea. So the decision of Onyendu to cancel the sit at home was influenced by money and politics. You see, we have brain, we are thinking. A lot of us kept quiet. So since they want to begin to do something and talk against people and they say those who are working with them, let us put some small matches. And I'm telling you, Biafrans, there are many things to analyze. Today, all of them are listening to this man blackmailing Simon Ekpa that he said Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra. Let the Biafra not come. And they gathered themselves and contribute money. They gave him 4 million that time, the other time. Go and start giving to people. Go and start giving to people back home. Look for those who carry gun, give them 4 million. He started looking for ESN commanders. Call this one, call that one. Do you have commander? Give me the number. Do you have that commander? Give me the number. And I'm Bridget to contribute money. The reason why Obuniwe is in trouble today is coming from that camp of Bridget Okaf. They connived. Let us contribute money. Let us take ESN out from Simon Ekpa. Let us take, and those who want to go because of money. That is why some of them are being killed today. They left camp because Madam Bridget sent money to them. They left camp. Today, they are gone. Envy, the love of money. I hope that Madam Bridget and those supporting her are watching this particular broadcast today. That Obuniwe and his team is no more today. Is coming from the camp of Madam Bridget. And of Father Odimekwa. When they gave him money, he left the camp where he's supposed to be. carry some boys and went somewhere else and stay. They came there and dealt with them. Had it been that Father Dimekwa mind his business and Madam Bridget mind his business and allow these people the way we have structured them, our Ogbunigwe will be waxing stronger now. So I want this is the greeting I want to give Madam Bridget, because anything that happened to Ogbunigwe and his team, Madam Bridget Father Dimekwa is directly responsible. I have made this particular exposition today. Let it go to them. That Ogbunigwe, engineer, is not around today. Is Madam Bridget and Father Dimekwa. Of course, but they will not tell the people what happened. That is why one of them contacted me the other day. Can we talk? And because tomorrow now they will say, oh, we tried to reach Simon Ekpa to talk and he don't want to talk. Why should I talk to you? One of them contacted me the other day. Please, can we talk? If you want to talk. Why should I talk with you? When your attitude and actions have made us to lose a very great guy. It is now you want to talk with me. And I know the person is listening. Now you know the reason why I did not even reply your message. Because you know, if you do not know why engineer is no more, it is you that caused it. Nobody else. And that is why I will not reply your message. I don't want to talk with you people. Those who say they want to collect money, they can go and start collecting money from you. The thing goes to every commanders. You cannot collect from there, collect from there, collect from there. If you collect money, say you have collected money that this person have supported you, so that we all will be in the same spirit. Not when you collect money from there, you still come and say, I will not eat, there is no money, but you collected money from the other side. I want after today, if you are really, really out for Biafra, forget about, do your thing. Do not attack the fact that in autopilot, and every person that supports Biafra restoration and liberation will support us to get Biafra next year. Why are you discriminating who is going to get the Biafra and who is not going to get the Biafra? We want to tell Nigeria government that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nurtured men. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told the world and the Nigeria government that there are thousands of him. There are thousands of him. You idiot will be telling the people of Biafra, this one is Odibo, that carry Oga. Odibo carry Oga. So when Oga is not around, Odibo cannot do anything again. When Oga is not around, Odibo cannot behave like Oga. When Oga is not around, Odibo cannot carry the project of Oga. Because you are all stupid. Now, listen to this idiot.
Odibo Kogia. Odibo. Wapo Kogia. Odibo, wapo ino no Kogia. When I hotel. Wapo you why okwa.
You see, that I am building hotel. If I have ever thought of Since I joined Biafra struggle, if I have ever thought of building a hotel, everything this man done will work against me. But if I have not even thought, I'm not building, no, thinking about building hotel. If I have built a hotel, or if I am building a hotel, everything this man said will work against me. But if I am not building a hotel, everything he has done, the oracle he has done to, the native doctor he has consulted, all the juju he has made will come back to him and to Madam Bridget and to everybody that is supporting him. Of course, not all the people that are, but those who are engineering him and giving him money. You know, I don't want to address him before, but because a lot of people are telling me this man is getting out of hand. And now, those who are sending him will also be a partaker. Because if it is only him I'm sending, I'm making back to sender, they will feel less concerned. But let me tell you, let them keep quiet, and they will see how this thing will visit their families, one after the other, before Christmas. Hamada na ebem shiwe puta abu nwa mgbeji ogechi mgborolishi onye ọzọ. We don't look for trouble. But if you look for our trouble, I don't need to tell you. I have been able to prove it several times. I have been able to prove several times. Do you understand?
Nwodibo nọ n'ọkọ gị ya wee na-egu ụlọ nwabọyị waya ọkwa Nwodibo waya ọkwa Nwodibo kedụzi gị nwabọyị kedụzi gị ọ gaghị ka ị na-ekpe ekpele na-ekidnap na Kenya ka o jebe nke ka ọ hapụzi na chiata azụ iwe nọzialụ n'okpuru ọgaghị gụnwa bụ Nwodibo gụnwa bụ Nwabọyị waya ọkwa iwe na-emezi fundraising wee na-agbazi Atiku ha weta ego n'oge iji ESN Nwabọyị waya ọkwa iwe na-agbazi Tinubu ba weta ego n'Nwodibo ya emenụ sarap na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ọ bụrụ na arapụrụ ya n'Nwodibo ya emenụ n'oge iji pawa n'oge ikwu ya eme Nwabọyị waya ọkwa.
You see, and you know that I have actually mentioned this in the pronouncement I was making from the beginning, that everything he said here, if I had ever thought about it, everything he has done will work against me. But if I have never ever thought about it, if what I was doing is truly genuine to release Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, this thing will go back to this man, family, Father Odimekwa and Madam Bridget, all of them are going to collect it WOTO WOTO. Hey! They will collect it WOTO WOTO from today to before Christmas, because they are the ones sponsoring. And he's going to mention their names. Arosha Nine will come back and fight you people. From Father Odimekwa down. Because he is not a father that serves the living God. And like I said, I know how many nanya when I will fight you, I fight with every spirit that follows me. And this is the first time I'm calling them, apart from the time they wrote nonsense against me. So let them watch me. All of them, I am telling you, all of them will collect WOTO WOTO from the same God they went to. They gave this man. And if they think they don't know, let them call him and ask him where he has gone to. The last place he went to, he paid 2 million naira to do juju against Samanekpa. Now, what the hell do I have, against this man? What? I don't even know him. But I'm a Tamiku near my boss. Because when I want to do something, I start. Let me not go there. If I want to do, I will start from where you come from. Okay, Jimo 4 Nogo Aga.
Tinumbu ebulego ebunyagi. Nisi ogai. Kebu ogai.
He said that Tinubu gave me money so that to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This man, listen,
Ki megide ogai. Mwabo yungo odibo Simon Ekpa waya okwa. Unuwe create autopilot. Une create autopilot. Mwabo waya okwa. Okoma ki fina ina agwa politicians. No more zibe de kamazi. No.
And these are the things they are doing. He said, I'm telling politicians that there is nothing like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. This is what they are telling politicians. And like I said, if I have ever discussed with any politician about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or about Biafra since the abduction of our leader, everything he has done, because he knows where he has gone to, and I'm saying it now, he knows what he has done, and he knows where he has taken my name to, and he knows the Aroshos Nianato, where he take the people that is owing him for drug money, and he say he has killed a lot of them. Yeah, he said he has killed 40 people. He knows where he took their name to, and put them there, and they die. He is bragging about it. He has killed a lot of people that owe him. So he has taken my name to that Aroshi. He has given the Aroshi 2 million. He has done a lot of things. That thing he did will go back to him and to Bridget and her family. And to Father Dimekwa.
You will create your autopilot. When you destroy foundation Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Modibo wayokwa. Modibo waboyi. Ogage enwero amod ka. Ogage enwero bu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ba walida. Onwero amod ka. Onwero war jets. Mani gbazelo Biafrans situego nige bute amod ka. Isi situego nigo introduce war jet. Waboyi kedizi war jet ni.
Bute the money now. Bute the money. Bute the money. I will buy the war jet. You think I'm joking? I will buy the war jet. I said it. Once the money is there, I'm going to buy it. And I hope we don't even go that line. And I believe that before, next year, October, if we are going to go that line, you are going to see it. You are going to see it. Because, we have people that are coming up. We have countries that are coming to back us now. So, and I pray we don't go that route. But if we go that route, you are going to see it. You are going to see Ahmad Khan in Biafra land. We are going to fight in Nigeria. And I hope we didn't get to that part. So bring the money. We'll buy jet and wait when the thing will start fighting. You think that when you don't see Ukraine, you don't see jets that are fighting there. When the time comes, you will see it. If we have to fight, although I don't, with what we know, of course, what we know, we don't, that is not even possible. Who is going to fight for Nigeria? Is it the Middle Belt? Is it the Yorubas? You think Yoruba will come today to fight, fly jet over Biafra to Biafra when the thing has become official? It's not possible. We will show Nigeria madness.
Kedizi Ahmad Kani Nwa boy, why okwa? Nwa odibo why okwa? Nwa odibo nwa boy, ndị niile ikosule egbue na Biafran land bụ Biafrans. Inyela aka nye information Hope Uzodimma na ego gị na ex-wife gị bụ nere ofe egbu idu Dev Mahi inala ego Ojozo Kalu inala ego Tulumbu inala ego.
Are you hearing it? That I gave information to Hope Uzodimma. Hope Uzodimma collected money. Hope Uzodimma gave me money. Tinubu gave me money. Ojozo Kalu gave me money. Dave Mahi gave me money. And I gave information. You see, Bridget and Farodimekwa is sorry him. So if I have ever discussed with anybody, even Umahi, if I have ever discussed with Umahi about Biafra, since I joined the Biafra struggle, other places he took my name to, the Oracle and the Shrine, he took my name. Everything will work against me. In fact, all the incantation they have done in my picture with my name and everything, let it work against me. But if I have not discussed with any of these people he mentioned, or talk about Biafra to sabotage Biafra, everything this man have done will work again, will come back to him. It will come back to Bridget and her family. It will come back to Farodimekwa, all of them. Because when he is sending this audio, send it to WhatsApp, people are sharing the audio. Can you imagine? And they are sharing it. And of course, because of the stupidity of the people, some people will begin to say, oh, Simon Ekpa have collected money from Umahi. Simon Ekpa have collected money from Hope Uzodimma. Simon Ekpa have collected money from Ojozo Kalu. Simon Ekpa collected money from Tinubu. Now, I want to play where he mentioned their names so that I will stop because I don't have time for this.
Atiku in a Lego, my boy, why over? A guy in a kede body, my boy. Modibo. Obu na apụla alụ apụ. A ga-akpọnata alụ alụ. Kama Simon ịba nwa odibo ga-enye anyị Biafra, ya bịakwana m otu.
So Simon Ekpa will collect money and he will still give you Biafra. And instead Biafra will come from Simon Ekpa. Let it not come at all. He said instead Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra. Let the Biafra not come. Now I want to play where he mentioned their names because it's very important.
Gịnị mere? Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, United Nations, wee nye order. Arize, Bruce Fein. Arize, Bruce Fein. Arize, 100 men. Arize, Reverend Father Odimekwa. Arize, Garant men. Arize, Reverend Father Odimekwa Lusne Joka.
Otobegia. Arize, Father Odimekwa Arosine Joka. Who is not Arosine Joka? Omakansi kwado. Oya uneje na ekechi na mpompo, kechi na mpompo. Kainenesianu. If my hands are clean, and this man called Reverend Father Odimekwa, nor an American name Punao, the land of Biafra will take it up from today. Before I come out to fight you, I don't just come to fight without reason. From today, Madam Bridget Ukafo and your family will receive it from the land of Biafra. From today, Father Odimekwa or whatever you are called, all of you that have connived to sponsor this idiot to blackmail me and take my name to native doctors to do juju. All of you, all the juju they have done with Dawn and your families, vam, vam, vam. Vam, 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 kagadono. It is a code between now and December. Unu ga know they are family unu. Vam, vam, vam. I don't take Osoji. Osoji is coming from the head of the dragon. Obrota, the day of Osoji. I don't take Osoji. Mana, every juju incantation and everything they have done on my head. Oga do family unu chanine. Vam, vam, vam. Between now and December. Go and check it. And when it will begin to happen, don't call my name because you brought it upon yourself.
Arize, Madam BJ Tokafo. Arize, Uncle Mazin Maxwell Dede. Arize, Professor Dr. Remigius Okai. Arize, Professor FM Junior, 100 men. Chukwu kikabia manya dubunu. Mwadi duku na akokwana mno wamozo.
All right, Otegonde, now he has praised all the people that are sponsoring him and giving him money, like 4 million, 2 million, and all that. Apart from Ege Jazogo na Venezuela. So he's now calling people that, you know, that, people that are sponsoring him and for the blackmail of Simon Ekpa. I'm going to say one more thing before we go to the conclusion of what we are going to do today, which is on no election. Okay? Which is on no election. Which is on no election. Then we're gonna continue from there. The man you are hearing his voice is called Amamebo Simwete Prince Tiena Afia, Imagonu de Nigeria. Those who are prince, they don't answer prince. Those who are not prince are the one, the prince na go. Everybody, onye obana na Nigeria, prince this, prince that. Otena Prince John Utochukwu, Anikwe. Who know whether Anikwe or Anikwe? The person you are hearing his voice, Udeje Kindi Busu. Prince John, Polomwea, Prince John Anikwe, ko Anikwe. Onya Bagana. And for those who want his number, if you want his number and give him some treatment until the number is gone, plus 58412112954. And I will give you people some kind of can many take what they, you know, can many take what small. We got to go. Many take what small. Do I call the number again for those who want to for those who want to give him some 1,000 missed call or something like that. You know, you can You can make him popular. Anyway, we have addressed him, and now I will leave him with the spirit that he has consulted, and let the spirit deal with him and with all the people that have contributed money and give to him to go and do juju for Simon Ekpa. Yet I am still standing and standing very strong. So today we are now going straight to why we are telling you that no election in Biafra land come 2023, and we are now on countdown to Biafra. 38 days, 138 days to go. 138 days to go. I want you, somebody said I should call the number again. All right, let me call the number. I'll call the number. If you want to give him some treatment on WhatsApp or call, his number is +58 412 011 2954. All right, so we're going to go. I want you all to listen to this.
On the occasion of Nigeria's 62nd Independence Day, Blinken released a statement in which he pledged that the US will support Nigeria in fighting terrorism and will also support free and fair elections in 2023. But why did Blinken start supporting Nigeria against terrorism all of a sudden? And what's behind the pledge of helping Nigeria conduct free and fair elections? In this video, we shall find out. Hello and welcome to TFI Global Africa, TFI Global's channel specially dedicated to the cradle of humanity. I am your host Ananya Sharma. Let's begin. The US Secretary Antony Blinken unleashed a charm offensive on Nigeria by releasing a press statement.
All right, we refresh and then we continue again. One moment.
On the occasion of Nigeria's 62nd Independence Day, Blinken released a statement in which he pledged that the US will support Nigeria in fighting terrorism and will also support free and fair elections in 2023. But why did Blinken start supporting Nigeria against terrorism all of a sudden? And what's behind its pledge of helping Nigeria conduct free and fair elections? In this video, we shall find out. Hello and welcome to TFI Global Africa, TFI Global's channel specially dedicated to the cradle of humanity. I am your host Ananya Sharma. Let's begin. The US Secretary Antony Blinken unleashed a charm offensive on Nigeria by releasing a press statement. In the statement, he stated, "The relationship between our two countries is strong and is built on our shared values of democracy, diversity, and a spirit of entrepreneurship." The US leader further added, "We stand with Nigeria as a democratic partner in supporting free and fair elections and value Nigeria's leadership on global and regional issues, including the fight to end the COVID-19 pandemic." In this sugar-coated statement lies a poison pill for Nigeria. Blinken's statement talks about free and fair elections in Nigeria. But wait, who gave Biden administration the authority to monitor elections in Nigeria? Is America the right institution to oversee elections in another sovereign nation? No. First of all, mentioning the term free and fair translates to questioning the country's ability to hold elections. Actually, by interfering in Nigeria's elections, Biden administration wants to ensure that it gets to control the results of the upcoming elections.
After staying 7 days in YT jail, we are back. We don't know if they'll allow us to simply go to the App Store, search for TFI Global and install the app. And since Google Play has banned us, Android...
Another important part of Blinken's statement was the pledge of fighting against terrorism with Nigeria. How ironic is that? Well, It's the same US that created Boko Haram to destabilize Nigeria and wrest control of its vast mineral riches. You see, first of all, the US created this problem of terrorism in Nigeria, and now it is laying the ground for interfering in Nigeria's domestic affairs in the name of eradicating this menace. How convenient is that? And when such interventionist measures fail to bring up the desired results, the US resorts to deploying fatal means to have its own way on foreign soil. For instance, CIA has a history of undertaking overseas covert assassination operations, in which foreign leaders are targeted who refuse to bow down to the almighty USA. One of the target assassination attempts was Fidel Castro. The security in charge of Castro calculated that the Cuban leader was reportedly targeted 638 times. A film on this was also made, which was titled 638 Ways to Kill Castro. The obsession of CIA with the assassination attempts is that it cannot resist attempting to kill someone who is not under America's control. It is evident from the statement of Wayne Smith, the former head of US Interest Section in Havana, said a few years ago, Cuba seems to have the same effect on American administrations that a full moon has on a werewolf. We may not sprout hair and howl, but we behave in the same way. Apart from Castro, the CIA is accused of attempting to take the lives of a slew of dissenting leaders around the globe. These leaders include Kim Jong-un, Congo's first Prime Minister Patrice Lumumba, Dominican dictator Rafael Trujillo, President of Indonesia Sukarno, and President Ngo Dinh Diem of South Vietnam, among others. Apart from assassinations, the CIA and other US-affiliated agencies also try to overthrow dissenting leaders when they fail at neutralizing them. In Nigeria, the CIA exploits the country's delicate religious situation and fuels terrorism on one hand, and the US Secretary comes out in the open pledging his support to Nigeria in fight against terrorism on the other. Blinken's statement came in the backdrop of Nigeria's upcoming elections, and this election is going to be super hot and controversial as there are 18 candidates running for the presidential election. This will make the situation conducive for the USA to either install a puppet government in the country or further destabilize the country using Boko Haram to gain control over its resources. Blinken's charm offense is now out in the open. Nigeria has seen through it, and it will not get trapped in the dirty tricks of the USA.
All right. So you all just listening to that. And that is exactly what we are doing to make sure that we are not going to validate Nigeria again. Never in our life should we validate Nigeria again. And next year, like I have said before, our target is to first of all stop Nigeria from conducting election in Biafra land and the Biafra territory. And the only election that we will allow is the referendum. And like I have said, next year, 2023, the world will be in Nigeria. Entire world will be in Nigeria. There's going to be observers from the UN, observers from Europe, European Union, observers from America, observers from Asia, observers from the United Kingdom. All of them will be in Nigeria. And then we are going to speak in the language they are going to understand. From here, from me, is good evening. May God bless Mazin Ambikano. May God bless on the Igboho. May God bless the Eastern Security Network. May God bless all the Umada. May God bless all our ESN, all our media team, all of you supporting us. May God bless all of you. Remember, we are going to fight this together till the end. And if anybody stop and they stand on our way, WOTO WOTO is going to be the code.
From this part of the country, what used to be Eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Senior officers also came from other parts of the country, but from this side, because the people from here, from Biafra, that is the old Eastern Nigeria, are very go-ahead people, and a number of them had joined the army and the officer corps, and quite a lot of these were killed during the July pogrom. And I myself, I'm not an Igbo man, but I was to be killed also, and I just managed to escape. And a few of the officers escaped, but very many were killed. Those that were killed came from what was then Eastern Nigeria. For instance, Major Rock is not an Igbo man, but he was killed. He was killed in Kaduna. Major Kanam was killed in Lagos, and he is not an Igbo man. And several others like that. I'm trying to say that the people, the officers killed, came not just from one tribe, but from the Eastern Nigeria as it then was.
Yes.
And so there you are. It was lucky for those of us that escaped.
I september begynte nye store uroligheter I nord, som førte til at mellom 20 og 30 000 iboer ble massakrert. Mesteparten av de to
quite a large number came from this part of the country, what used to be Eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Senior officers also came from other parts of the country, but from this side, because the people from here, from Biafra, that is the old Eastern Nigeria, are very go-ahead people, and a number of them had joined the army in the officer corps, and quite a lot of these were killed during the July pogrom. And I myself, I'm not an Igbo man, but I was to be killed also, and I just managed to escape. And a few of the officers escaped, but very many were killed. Those that were killed came from what was then Eastern Nigeria. For instance, Major Rock is not an Igbo man, but he was killed. He was killed in Kaduna. Major Kanam was killed in Lagos, and he is not an Igbo man. And several others like that. I'm trying to say that the people, the officers killed, came not just from one tribe, but from the Eastern Nigeria as it then was.
Yes.
And so there you are. It was lucky for those of us that escaped.
I september begynte nye store uroligheter I nord, som førte til at
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. I think someone does this very brilliant video analysis, which I think is a new genre speak in this propagation. I think he's doing a very good job, and may he continue, and let the demon not go into him. He should remain focused, applied, and disciplined. Our problem is lack of application and discipline. Once you're disciplined and you apply yourself dutifully and diligently, the end result is always assured, is victory. I thank Simon Ekpa for actually bringing it up. I think Simon Ekpa does this very brilliant video analysis, which I think is a new genre, so to speak, in this propagation. I think he's doing a very good job, and may he continue, and let the demon not go into him. He should remain focused, applied, and disciplined. Our problem is lack of application and discipline. Once you're disciplined and you apply yourself dutifully and diligently, the